Oh, hey, Luke. What brings you in? Hey, Doc. Long time no see. Not a whole lot. I'm just feeling kind of fatigueful. My muscles are kind of weak. They don't feel too strong. I'm even getting some heart palpitations. Weird stuff like that. Well, I got you, broski. After looking it up on Google, I see a couple things here that might actually be what the diagnosis may be. Hypokalemia. Ever heard of it? Huh? Hypokalemia, low potassium. You know what potassium is, right? Oh yeah, stuff from bananas, right? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm also going to be prescribing to you. Bananas. Okay, should I just go to the store then? Incorrect. Have you ever thought you'd be spending $12 on a pair of bananas? No, I did not. But am I glad I did it? Absolutely. The Deagles have been my favorite weapon on heavy since I started playing it. Never thought I would be playing heavy, but here we are shooting a pair of fruits at our enemies. And do these fruits pack a punch? These things are hiding 50 caliber Deagles inside of them. What in the world kind of menace are these things? These things are incredible. Every time I look at these bad boys, I just want to marry it. Like, I'm thinking I might actually just marry a couple guns here. But not only do these bad boys look pretty, they feel pretty. Just look at the raw statistics of these bad boys. 44 damage, a body shot, and then just a flat 2 times headshot multiplier of 88 damage. What more can you ask for? The DPS of these bad boys, let's say someone's stealing a cash out, bam, 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 everyone's dead. Even with like 2 heal beams, just unloading on a heavy, just keep shooting him in the face over and over and over again, 14 rounds. You're going to kill him. You're going to kill him. There's no competition. Like, well, there is competition, but nothing else feels the best, okay? These things feel the best. Nothing else feels like them. Now, when I say these things are the best, I do mean they are the best. If you have good aim, you can make these things the best weapon on the heavy class, period. But because of how punishing missing even just a couple shots can be, these things do have a very high skill ceiling that, ooh, man, it's going to be aim labs, I guess, or coaxative, or whatever that other one's called. Go put some hours in those bad boys. That's not what I do. You can still use these things at a viable degree without putting, I don't know, an hour a day into aim labs, you know? The only thing I do, I just shoot a couple dummies in the practice range and I go straight into a world tour, maybe even a rank, depending on who's on and who I want to play with. Hey, you will play ranked? Sure, I'll play some ranked. Do I suck with them? Sometimes. If I'm just warming up with the first couple rounds, of course I'm going to suck. But dude, when you're not sucking with these things, it feels so good. It feels so good. Sure, you're hitting all shots with the shack. Sure. Oh, look, the damage is going down pretty rapidly. Oh, that's fun. The SA, it's pretty good. It has the same kind of burst damage that you're looking for with the Deagles. But dude, the banana skins just seal the deal. I kind of want to talk about how Embark makes their skins later on in the video, but right now, let's just go over the pros and cons of the akimbo Deagles, shall we? Because I'm still on the Deagle high train right now, I'm just going to keep going over the pros. The damage potential of these things are unmatched. If you hit headshot after headshot after headshot, the damage is so good. It is so good. 2-shot a light, 3-shot a medium, 4-shot a heavy. I mean, come on. Like, you can't match that. I mean, even if you're only hitting body shots, that's only half the ammo you need to finish off a heavy. 8 shots to the body for a heavy, and you still have 6 more rounds to kill a medium or a light, depending on how many headshots you make. You can kill so many dudes with these bad boys with just 1 magazine. Not only is the damage great with these things, but the range is unmatched compared to any other heavy weapon. The closest thing you have is the shack or the KS. If you watched my KS video, that thing is terrible at range still. The hit scan buff made it better, but nowhere near the best, actually. The shack, it shoots 2 rounds, which you think would be, double the damage. But at longer ranges, let's say like 25, around the same effective range as the KS, it starts to spread out on to the left and to the right of the rectal, and it's not very accurate unless you slightly change your aim to the left to the right. So one of the 2 shots of each shot from each tap you make actually hits the enemies. And by that point, you're only hitting 1 bullet with the 2 bullets the shack is firing. You're not doing any damage, so there's no point even trying to contest at that range. Deagles, though, have good range. Very, very good range. They did get a slight nerf back in Season 6, where they just decreased the effective range a little bit from like 50 meters to about 45 meters, something like that. They still punch like a train. They deal about a bar of damage, and if you're still hitting headshots, which can be a little tricky, especially at those further ranges, you could still get some crazy DPS with these things. Now, to counteract how good these guys are at range, they also don't have like consistent first point accuracy. The more you fire consistently, like let's say you keep doing the maximum RPM of these bad boys, slowly accuracy is going to degrade because it isn't like an ADS, like aim down sights type of weapon. It's kind of like the KS where you're like on the side of it and you just have a crosshair that just deepens a little bit. That is more, it's more concave. But even with it not having the craziest accuracy, it's still better than any other heavy weapon for range past 30 meters. It's crazy good. They have to do something like astronomically like painful to these things to make them not the best, which I don't really think they should, unless they add in like, I don't know, like a Barrett 50 caliber sniper rifle. These things are going to stay the king of long range for the heavy class. I touched up on a little bit of the cons while actually going over some of the pros. The main con I have with these guys, close range, they're still very, very effective, which kind of doesn't really seem very fitting. If they're supposed to be a long range weapon, then why are they so good at close range? That's how cool they are. They're pistols, so they're still going to be good at close range. Look at the 93R or the V9S, very good at close range. Point is, they are still very effective. The hip fire can be good, but also can be very bad. I still have yet to find a sweet spot of range to where I should be using the hip fire and when I should be ADSing. It's even after all this time, I'm still having struggles with it. And it's weird. From how consistent these guys are at range with the damage potential at range, the hip fire is the most inconsistent I've ever felt. In my KS video, there's been people saying that the main problem was the hip fire. I didn't feel it nearly as bad as I did with the Deagles. The Deagles, when you're hip firing, it's like putting all on black instead of red. It's like you're gonna miss it 50% of the time. Is that an issue with the gun specifically? Kind of, but it's intended. It's more of a skill issue that I gotta fulfill, just be better at the game with, than me actually wanting Embark to change something with it. The Deagles at close range are damn near perfect. They're just too good. Well, they're not too good. Don't nerf them, but they're awesome, and I love them. Don't nerf them, please. And what I really appreciate about these guys, if you do want to run something other than mesh, winch, goo, charge, and slam, all of these specializations are, to an extent, viable. There are some that are better than the others. Like I use the mesh shield with these bad boys, but a lot of people use the winch. If you have crazy aim and you just winch them, you can just absolutely dome people with these bad boys. You can get 2 shots off before they even have time to react, which is very good. Very, very good indeed. With the mesh, all you have to do is just take a couple pop shots. You're starting to get beamed, pull up the mesh, just like what any other mesh player would do, except you can use this not just in close range to where people could sneak up on you. You can just take some poke damage from afar, pull up the mesh shield, have your teammates progress a little bit further to try to close the gap a little bit. There's just so many more options. The mesh shield can be used with the Deagles that I found out after probably like 3 dozen hours I have with the Deagles alone. Now, I don't have too much experience with the charge and slam or the goo gun, but I have been killed by plenty of them who are using the Deagles, and they are quite effective with them. I should probably try them out, see if I'm missing something that they haven't. Now, with the Glaze Fest finally over, just go ahead and try it out. If you like them, you like them. If you don't like them, just play what you like. I love these bad boys, so I'm gonna keep playing them. Boy, these things are the most satisfying weapons to use, in my personal opinion, which obviously means it's the best. Now let's go ahead and get into what my doctor told me. Okay. $12 Deagle skins. These bad boys cost more than actual bananas. That's kind of crazy, don't you think? It's not when you actually buy these bad boys. These are the best skins that the finals have made for any weapon. I mean, hands down, there's no competition. I just wanted to just go over what makes these things good as skins and how Embark can implement them to other weapons to make just as iconic skins as what they made for the Deagles. The finals as a whole has a perfect setting. They're set in a video game, so it's not grounded by any realism military type shooters or any like wacko fantasy type things. They can pretty much do whatever they want. All the cosmetics they have made so far fit with the game perfectly because it's not grounded into anything specific. It's a lot more broad than things like Call of Duty is, even though Call of Duty is trying to be more broad, as you guys probably can tell already. But these skins are so good, not because of them just being bananas. You can tell what weapon they are. Like, let's say you just see a picture of them. You just see a picture of a banana skin. You can tell, oh, okay, so if that is a weapon skin, it would be a pistol. And you see 2 of them. Oh, okay, it's the 50 cal Deagles that are in the heavy class. There are a lot of skins that don't really follow that kind of, I wouldn't really say it's a necessity for each weapon. Like with the Pike Mythic skin, I thought it was a sniper, so I didn't even buy it. But the Pike is one of my most used weapons on medium, so of course I bought it when I realized what the weapon was for. But I thought it was a sniper skin because it didn't really look like a pike. It looked more like a sniper. But that's what makes the banana skins for the Deagles better than the alien gun for the pike. For me, I can immediately recognize what weapon that these skins are representing, but I couldn't do it for the pike skin. I'm just hoping that we see more skins like the Deagles with the bananas, that they're recognizable for that weapon and they're as unique as the bananas, right? Because all of us when we were younger, like the majority of my audience is male, we still use bananas as fake guns. I mean, you guys can't tell me you haven't. have it. If they continue to give us more skins like that, they will have a constant water flow of cash going into their pockets every single time a beautiful skin like that is dropped. Go ahead and let me know what you guys thought about this video. Are the Deagles as heavenly as I have presented them, or are they not? Go ahead and give me the cold, hard truth. Give it to me straight, boys. And with the skins that we saw with the Deagles, is Embark heading in the right direction with the points I was bringing up that the Deagles were giving out? Should we have more recognizable skins to where we can tell what weapon they're for? What do you guys think the skin scheme in the finals should be like? That's about all I had for you guys. You guys have a good one, all right?